interviewed a local business and family man who was investigating the installation of solar on his home in Nelson Mandela Bay. After considering all options, he decided to go with a locally manufactured Microcare solution. We spoke to the client about why he decided to choose the Microcare system and the impact it's made on their daily lives.
So the reason why I chose to go solar route is after visiting a friend of mine in Johannesburg who had put in a solar system, and he said, "Frank, I'm a lot less angry at the moment." He says, "It frustrated me every time the power went off. It either took too long to get back on again." He says, "I can't do my work, I have a small child." And that to me resonated. And I think, yes, that's the main reason why I chose to do so. Now that you have solar at home, you don't know if it's load shedding or not. You actually don't care anymore. There's always power that works privately with your family, but also working from home, for instance. Has improved my life in the sense that before I moved to South Africa, I lived in the Netherlands. It was 10 years ago, and obviously we don't know anything about load shedding over there. So it was a quite unique experience the first few years, but it brought me back to normality, if you say it like that. You have a stability that you want in life. Electricity, being it water, being internet connection, yeah. My knowledge of solar wasn't that great, except for obviously what I knew, what you saw on the news. But what I did do is I did extensive research for different solar companies that were in South Africa and the different products that were either brought in from Europe or from Asia. And then obviously when I found Microcare here in Port Elizabeth. I went for Microcare in the end for one sole reason. It's because it's locally produced and it's locally serviceable. What I've learned in the last 10 years living in South Africa, if you do not have a local service provider, people that understand the product and that can help you when there's an issue, you are stuck. In Europe, where there's obviously a lot more density in people en masse, you have manufacturers all over the show, service providers in each and every big city, but not in South Africa. And so when I found Microcare, a company that not only builds it here with a beautiful working production line, quality checks around every stage, but also trains their own installers. Yeah, that to me was the winning part of the deal. I chose to get a system installed that runs the whole house. I first started with 4 batteries, 4 5-kilowatt batteries, but I'll quickly went to another extra 2, 30 kilowatts at the moment, with a 15-kilowatt inverter, and that now I almost hardly need any Eskom power, especially in sunny days like today. 9 months out of the 12, we have power in abundance, and that is great. Yes, friends do ask about my system. I actually have a few friends that have referred to Microcare. They're also very happy, and yeah, I don't see why not this can be a great company. Yes, I am aware of the failing infrastructure of Eskom. As a businessman, I've seen also the power dips, what it can cause in the factory with heavy machinery. So you know that not only for factories, but at home, when a surge starts, can blow up your TV or your audio system. You know, it's expensive. So you need clean energy, and that's why an inverter system like the one Microcare has it works for us. Yeah, so from a return on investments point of view, I did, like probably most of your customers, I did a calculation, and for me it would be 6 years until I get return of investment. But what I found out very quickly is that the moment you have solar, and especially on sunny days when you have power in abundance, you use more. The pool pump and the heat pump runs longer. The oven is being used more often. And why not? Because technically it's now for free. Of course, you know, from a business point of view, you always want to look at the investment and the return on interest, because you add it to the cost of your product, whatever it might be. But from an efficiency point of view, to have power, constant quality power, not only at home but also in the businesses, is essential. Your product will be better, your quality will be better, your experience at the office will be better. No, I think not only would it be a solution for South Africa, but I think for the whole world. Renewable energy, be it in the form of solar and wind, or even the energy that you can create out of waves, it all will help us in the next step of human evolution. And grid failing is not something that is only in South Africa. Even in the Netherlands, we have parts of the country where no businesses can be started up again because the grid can't handle it anymore. It's a worldwide thing. And if especially consumers at home can go off grid, and go solar, it's easier than big manufacturing plants where you need megas and megawatts of power. It will all help reduce the problem that we all have in the world, and will also, from a sustainability point of view, will help the future generations.
If you're considering a solar solution for your home or business today, contact the Microcare sales team who will gladly assist you on your sustainability journey.